There we go. I think it's on. Might be on. There. Go. Okay. Good evening, everybody. I hope no one is being trapped by any storms or crazy weather. I know here in North Carolina we're getting this bomb cyclone, but not too much snow out here right now. So, nothing that I can't complain about. Definitely been in worse places. So, we got some interesting stuff today. So, tomorrow I'm going to update the mod, but we are going to have our first patch for the mod. Let me fix this here. Don't care about that. So, right off the bat, for February's update, I would basically say at this point the Pathfinder has had a retrofit. So, we'll do a nice walkthrough of that. Oh, am I not talking loud enough? Can you hear me? Hello? Let me see. Let me turn this thing on. Can I hear myself? I can hear me. Can you hear me? Okay. Well, I hope I'm louder. Maybe that'll help. Move the headset back to where it should be. Let's see here. I mean, it says I'm getting about 35 decibels. Okay. As I was saying. Okie dokie. So the Cosmos got some cleanups, just a little bit, but some of the retrofits on the Pathfinder bled over, just because, well, the nature of certain items. The Horizon got some work done. Okay, well, my thing's turned up all the way. So, I don't know what to tell you. I'm not in the red. How about now? I turned off the music. Let's see here. Any better? No? Yes? Maybe so? Can't yell into this thing. I mean, I got the microphone like right next to my head. Hello? Can you hear me? People are saying I'm not loud enough. Okay, so you can hear me. Spend the whole time just messing around with the headset. My goodness. Anyway, oh, Horizon got a lot of work done to it. Nothing done to the Hurricane. Still working on the Klingon ship. Started working on the bridge for the Veritas. Not a whole lot done on the weathered Pathfinder, but eventually. Did add a new shuttle, but we will cover more about that when we get into the patch, as it's only going to be usable with the patch. Well, I moved it even closer, so I hope it's working. Because I mean, the little thing here, the little gauge right here, the little gauge says I'm pretty dang loud, so I don't know what to tell you. Oh, where was I? See here. Nothing's been done to the weapons. Some cleanups. Well, there's been some new rooms added to the dry dock, so we'll take a look at that when we get in there. Some new buildable items. This actually should change to 5 buildable items now. Overall general cleanups. The shuttle is part of the patch, even though it's part of the main mod. Oh, and apparently, well, it won't be added this month, but next month we'll be looking at adding a new outfit. We have a new POI. I'm still figuring out how to do all the planet POIs, so this should be a fun one. And this is my favorite part, thanks to, I want to say it's Mighty Manic Polymath. I'm hoping I didn't butcher that, right? Manic Polymath. He helped put together a patch for the SKK alternate start mod. So now, we're going to cover that when we get into the game. You'll be able to start your game as a Starfleet officer or a Klingon officer. Or, you know, however you want to start the game off. Let's see here. We'll move that off to the side. Did I say it right? I hope I said your name right. So, thanks to Doc's hard work, we're going to get a new Klingon outfit. So, looking forward to seeing that. He just sent me the files now, so I'll be able to start working on that, but that won't be in there until next month's patch. So, you have a whole month before we get this new outfit. Okie dokie. So, where to start? Where to start? Let's start in the game. So, is it Paul Math? Polymath? Paul Math. I don't know why. Is it like polygram, but polymath? Okay, let's get here into the game. Mess with the settings, turn off the audio because this thing always likes to be super loud. There we go. Greetings, Doc. Shouldn't you be sleeping and recovering? Also, if anyone wishes to talk, feel free to join me in the Discord. I do have the Discord comms up, which I am in. So if you have questions and you would rather just ask me directly, feel free to do it. Okay, so this one, let's see here. Let's go to creations. That way I can show you the alternate. Well, the patch isn't in here. Manic will be uploading the patch sometime in the next week after I update the mod. So you'll be able to download this here soon. But you will need the SKK alternate start. Where are you at? Search. Here you go. So you will need the SKK start new game. So this will let you pick 4 to 5 different characters, some different starting locations, and we have a patch that you'll also have to download. So there'll be 3 things you'll have to have. You'll have to have the SKK mod, you'll have to have the SKK patch for the fleet mod, and you'll have to have the fleet mod for it all to work. Okay? Otherwise, you just use the mod like normal. Okay, so we are not going to do that. We are going to start a new game. Yes, 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 I know I have creations on. I can't tell you how much I really love this patch for the mod. Hands down, I wish we would have had this from day one. Okay. So as you can see with the new game, instead of starting at the mining facility, you start here at New Atlantis. You just got to pick somewhere. I'm going to start at the den because I like starting at the den. And then you got 5 choices. Start off as an Argos Miner, Starfleet Shuttle Lieutenant, the Cosmos Captain, the Pathfinder Captain, or a Klingon. Now, eventually we will have a Klingon ship that you will start with. We don't have one currently, so you just get the shuttle. The Pathfinder will be pulled from its normal spot, so you can't just go get this Pathfinder and another Pathfinder. It's just one or the other. It's pulling the ships from the spots you would go find them. The Tholians are still there for the Cosmos. The station's still there. The Cosmos is just gone, and there's some lore added into the slate that'll help you figure out how it got from point A to point B. So of course, I'm going to stay as the Pathfinder one. We'll try to go through all 5 of these. So for right now, we'll start with the Pathfinder. Confirm. Who we got to start with? We're going to... Here, we'll start with the pirate-looking guy. Okay, so once you picked your character, gone through your body morph stuff, picked your face, we also have some great backgrounds. So if you wanted to be a Mako Spec Ops, Starfleet Commander, Starfleet Engineering Officer, Medical Officer, Operations Officer, Science Officer, Section 31 Officer, Tactical Officer. I'm going to go with the Commanding Officer. And there's some traits that come along with SKK. Eventually, I'm going to figure out how to mess with these. So let's see here. I'm going to go wanted. None of these are really going to matter anyway, but let's have infinite that and infinite that. Finish. Just go with O. Okay, so we shall hit enter, confirm, and then we just let it think for a minute. Okay, now we are at the den. Already started off in the spacesuit. You have some basic loadouts. Got some weapons. Outfits. So, if you want to be a science captain, Klingon slash. And then the most important part is you gotta read the slate. If you don't read the slate, you won't get the ship. Okay, all the ships have been made to Class A, so that way you don't have to worry, seeing as it is a new game. You will be able to fly the ship. Okay, so whole bunch of lore, so that way it changes the lore of the ship slightly since you are the captain. So you got some lore to read, to understand why you're here, and it lets you know about the dry dock. Okay, so now I have the ship. Gotta come over here, talk to the ship service guy, and tell him I want to modify my ship. And bada bing, bada boom, you now have your Starfleet ship. And it's the same for all the other ones. But yeah, I can't tell you how much I have enjoyed this mod. Oh, this patch is great. Okay, let's take a look at some of the updates to the Pathfinder. Because like I said, she's pretty much had a retrofit. Go upstairs, let's turn on the lights. Let's see here, we're gonna open up you. There we go, get those lights back on. Where did I put it? Ah, I moved it over here. I did move the EMH activation to the side. But as you can see right off the back, the bridge has received a full rework. She's nicer, sleeker, more stations, more rounder. No more of that just straight line drop off. Ah, see, I haven't experienced the Vasco thing, but that's good to know, Doc. Definitely let people know that maybe you want to get in the frontier first and then come out of the frontier before going straight into the mod. I guess there's an issue with the Vasco, but that has to do with the SKK mod itself, not the compatibility between ours and it. But yeah, look at this. Much cleaner. Eventually, we're going to widen out this window here. So you'll probably get from about right here to right here. But that's down the road. Got to get some new models made. But this is just much cleaner. Got more of a Federation vibe. Oop, hit the wall. Even the dome. I even made the dome bigger. So you have more dome ups here. So you can actually see out more. Plus, this isn't all just straight lines. It's nice and clean. Look at that. Okay. Dome shield was moved up some, so that way it feels, keeps the height of the room. Right? So the room still feels tall. Before the dome was so low. Sort of disrupted the height. Got carpet everywhere. Yeah, I'm just, gushing over the carpet. Because, that's what we were missing, was the carpet. Got some phasers and tricorders on the wall. Just little things like that. No changes in here except for some lighting. Did fix some lighting issues with the glass. It's not perfect, but I'm getting closer. Okay, let's go to deck 2. Captain's quarters got some work. Some new decorative items in here just to make it feel a little bit more, at home. Finally gave the captain's quarters a proper decorating. So, it's no longer just a bland, generic room. It actually looks like someone's been living in here. Com badge of dead, dead Federation officers that served under you. Oh, I love this. I got bored one day and I was like, I wanted a fish tank. So now you have a fish tank that's a warp core. So, Picard would be jealous. And of course, if you don't like it, you can turn it all off. And take the money. No, that ceiling door is just in the game. Ah, yes. Okay. Next room. Now, all the holodeck boarding simulations will have to be updated to the new ship because it's still using the old models. Other update, transporter room. All the transporter rooms, all the transporters in general got a nice new update. I think it looks and fits better towards what's in the show. A little bit more cleaner. Lights actually hidden away. Look at that. Just making things cleaner. Okay, let's go to deck 3. Okay, let's see here. What was done on deck 3? Medbay. Medbay got a facelift. Actually added carpet. Although I don't know why we have carpet in a med bay. You know, blood just staining the carpet. Doesn't make a lot of sense to me. New panels. Okie dokie, let's see here. I think that's about it for the Pathfinder. At least any updates and changes. Well, lighting. I did do some lighting changes just to sort of try to fix things out. Yeah, see, I fixed some of the brightness in here. It's not as bright as it used to be. Sort of driving me nuts. Fix this panel. I know some people were saying the panel was disappearing when they would come in, so that panel got fixed. Okay. Now that we've done the Pathfinder, let's quit. Confirm. Okay, let's start another new game. Oh, it's just thinking. Why are we thinking so long? It's a new game. Yes. Okay, let's see here. Let's start here. Let's do the lieutenant. Done. We shall see here. She even got lieutenant rank on her. Background. Let's say she's an engineer. Dang caps locks. Confirm. Okay, so Doc says we should go into the frontier first to help get rid of the Vasco quest starting. So in, exit. Okay, now let's see here. We also got to come back here. So just like when you start as the Pathfinder, you get some gear. I guess we only have the red. We'll have to update that. We'll have to add the other uniforms to her inventory so that way they have all three colors. Gotta come read the note, read the shuttle logs. Tells you about the new shuttle, how you got here, you're stuck in this universe. You know, the basic generic backstory just so that way you know why you're there. Okay, let's see here. Where are you going? Yes, yes, yes. Oh, are we doing the Vasco thing? Is that what the issue is? Nope, I don't know what he's doing. I just need to get my ship. And we have a shuttle. Make it my home ship. Boom. You go do you. So this one does have a slightly different color on it, so that way you can tell. It even has its name on it. Some modifications. Glowing nacelles. But it's pretty much the same on the inside. Right? It's pretty much an identical ship on the inside as the other ones. Got a cutter. Oh, that was something I added to the Pathfinder. Okay. let's do this again one more time. We shall take a look at the Cosmos. Not going to do the Klingon one just because, well, we don't have a Klingon ship for it. It's just a shuttle. So, and then we'll go take a look at some new POIs. Okay, let's see here. Yes, I know. Well, I completely forgot about them. It was just an oversight. I thank you for reminding us that we needed to add it. This all will take effect tomorrow, before the end of the day, the 1st of February. I like to do videos right before any update, so that way there's no questions. I put it all out there, and then when people mess it up, it's on them. And I can say, I told y'all, you know. Okay, who are we going to start with this time? Let's start with Crazy Hair. Okay, what are you going to be? We're going to be... We'll do Section 31. Some random traits. Finish. Okay, come on. I think we're going to the den. There we go. Yep, yep, yep. Oh, you know what else I forgot about? Where is it? So, each background does have different things it adds to your character when you start. So, this guy, if I remember, it was Section 31. So, you got some pain tolerance, stealth, fitness. The things you would expect someone in that organization to have been trained with. I might need to give him a little bit more combat. So, there's more than just the 3 that you see. Okay. And let's see here. We got the Cosmos this time. Got the Cosmos lore. So that way you know what you're doing here. And now the ship's been added. Talk to you. Let's see here. There we go. I hit the wrong button. Like my home ship. Okay. Okay, let's go get on the Cosmos. As you can see, updates. So much cleaner transporter room. Although, I don't know why there's the red lights. Don't forget, you got hidden crew. Fix some ceiling issues. Improve some lighting in here. Turn off the red alert. Let's see here. Finally added some Klingon weapons in here because Doc reminded me I didn't have any. Which is funny because we have them on the wall, but I never actually placed any. Let's see here. We shall go to deck 4. Cutters, for those that need to go mining. More your outfits. These cutter boxes that don't actually let you store anything in them. They're just decorative. Cutters everywhere. Let's see here, I think it's deck 2. Oh no, I think we wanted deck 3. There we go. Some updates to the med bay. So they got the nice new panels in here. There's your EMH. Update to your surgery bed. Okay, let's get the heck out of here. Let's go to the dry dock so we got an area where we can actually look at items. Oh, I'm on the wrong... What the heck are you doing down here? Being creepy? You gonna move? Are you stuck? I need to check the nav mesh. Can you move? No? Nope, I guess you can move. Just being creepy. Okay. Ah, yeah, so with you getting the ship differently than before, when you get into the ship, you'll find that the crates are empty. Just something to do with getting the ship. Oh, I need to fix that. Look at that. It's floating. I have to come back and fix that. But if you turn everything on, off and on, your crates fill back up. So, you know, if you want the loot. Okay, let's see here. Back to deck 2. What are you doing, Chief? You being creepy as well. Go do something. Go. Go. Nope, okay. These people, I swear, they're just standing around. Okay. Okay. No, I don't care about the tuition. Okie dokie. I'm turning on God mode. So, let's see here. We have some updates to the dry dock. That's not what we're going to really go check out there. Let's see here. We want to go... The heck did it go? Trying to figure out where the heck I'm at. Here we go. Jump. Should have picked a character that had the astrometrics trait. Yep. What the heck did I just jump into? Ooh, that was a mine. Huh. Interesting. Anyway. Oh, I went to the wrong system anyway. We want here. Okay. Where did I put that thing? Here? Obviously, I have a mod on that's messing up my planets. Make sure it's not mine. Shouldn't be mine. It doesn't touch things like that. I know what I'll be checking later. It's weird. It's always dark. Why is it always dark when I land? Goodness gracious. Always dark when I freaking land. Never can be daylight. Let's go chill out for a minute and come back during this daylight. Wait. Okay. Should be daytime now. Look at that. There is a crash ship. The heck is going on out there? No, this ready room did not. Just the lighting. Although I am missing some carpets, so I will have to come back and fix that tonight. Look at that. We got a big old Crash Intrepid class here. Look at that. Old Intrepid class. So eventually I'll get this built out. But my priority will always be flying ships first. So you'll be able to come here, explore. This will probably be where you find new weapons, new gear, new backstory, history. Sir Weathernet makes the best models, I tell you what. Okay, enough of that. Now, let's see here. I probably need items. Yeah, I want to see something first. I bet if I exit the game and come back, it'll fix it. The crash ship is the Icarus. She flew too close to the sun and came crashing back down. Let's see here. Map. Nope. I gotta figure out what's causing that. Do I have any other planets doing that? Is it just that one? Huh. Interesting. And it's just that planet. I wonder if it's... Huh. Anyway. I have to figure out what's going on with that thing. I bet it's the mod. Now, what was I going to do? Oh, yeah. First off, I got to turn God mode on. Where is it at? Where is it at? Aid. Cheat. We need crafting materials. Oh, let's see here. Resources. Add it all. Add it all. And add it all. FR. Too close to this. Gotta be somewhere I can... There we go. Let's build out here. There we go. Well, I mean, for the Veritas, I barely have part of the bridge built. So, I mean, there's not much to show. Okay. I definitely installed something. Okay, so we got some new posters. This one's my favorite. If I could get something that I can put it on. Here, can I build? Let me build a ship. Build the ship. There we go. Can I build you on the ship? Nope, you're not gonna let me place you there. Nope. Anyway, find me a surface to put it on. There we go. Let's do a structure. So much more work than I wanted to do. There we go. Nah, I think they just need a wall. Something that's nice and flat. Of course, I probably picked the worst possible room, huh? There we go. See, there we go. And I'm all out of materials. Anyway, we got posters. uh, got decal logos. Floor logos. Oh yeah, this is fun. We gotta get more stuff to build with. Oh, is it manufactured? Probably manufactured. Nope. Let's see here. This one does not like being in here. I'm going to have to adjust this one. It does not want to be out front. Let's see here. Nope. Not gonna let me place you anywhere. Oh, there we go. I got it there. I'll have to mess with that one too. Okay, let's see what we got here for the outside. Of course, this is gonna need some sort of flat surface somewhere. There we go. Look at that. Come out here, do some surgery. Let's see, where are the transporters? Ah, even the transporters have been updated, so, you know, if you want to place them. There you go. Okay. Okay, let's get all the way back to the ship. Okay. Yes, 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 we're gonna take off. Oh goodness. The heck did I show up to? Everyone attacking the Varoon ship. Yep, and it's gone. Oh, nope, I'm ignoring. Goodbye. Okay. Let's go to the dry dock. This one. Okay. Do some docking. Okay, we're going to go take a look at some updates to the dry dock. It's really just the crew quarters. So, as a special thank you to all the testers, we gave them the opportunity to pick crew quarters on the station and build them out. So far only one has done anything. The other ones have picked their rooms, but haven't submitted designs yet. So I'm still waiting. So eventually all these rooms will get built out by the design, by the testers who picked their rooms. Yeah, I'm gonna have to fix that tonight too. Ugh. Still a list of things to do. But and then after this we'll go take a look at the horizon, and then I guess that'll be it for the evening. Pending any questions. Y'all very quiet tonight. We must be getting snowed in. Y'all couldn't close the door after using the pooper. Nasty people. So the one and only crew quarter done so far is done by Doc Owl. Not Doc Owl. Wow. I need to get sleep. By Dancing with Owls. He's been part of the testing team since the very beginning. No new clothing this month. There'll be new clothing next month. So, this is Dancing with Owls crew quarters. Got a great view. See the horizon out there. Got a little bar out here. Yep. One room done. Okay, let's go take a look at the horizon. No, I'm trying to take the long way back. Okay, we need to head to the bell system. The Horizon is not ready to fly. It is a large, large ship. But I have done a lot of work on it. So let's go check it out. Let's see here. There you are. I need to fix your... Yeah, it just looks so much better now. Okay, so let's see here. Actually have some functional lifts in here now. This one is all jacked up still, but it'll get fixed. I promise you. Let's see here. Captain's quarters done. Got a nice little mess hall in his own room. Bathroom. Gonna try to get a tub in here. Can't even open this door. Okay, let's go to deck 2. I don't know if you've all seen deck 2 changes. Let's see if we go take a look at deck 2. So, deck 2. Big old cargo bay and shuttle bay. Go back to, well, deck 3. I need to change those numbers. Oh my goodness. There we go. As you can see, still lots of work needing to be done. Now let's go down to the banana section. I got bored. Okay, we are now in the banana section. So let's see here. Got a turbo lift here. You got to have a separate turbo lift here. You will get lost in here. This is where deflector is going to be. So just so you know where we're in the lower section. We're in the banana. We got labs. Labs. Transporter. Big open bay area. Okay, so this is deck 4. Where is the turbo lift? There's a toilet. There's a turbo lift. So let's go to deck 5. Gonna have some labs here. Big old astrometrics or stellar cartography. Spy down on what people are doing in the holodecks. Toilet. My favorite room, the probe room. Now this is a big room. Where's the photo thing? Got all your probes in here to shoot out and do surveying. Got some turrets if you need to set some turrets down. Some mines. And of course, the butthole of the ship. But this is probably the biggest bay I have ever made for any ship. So let's go down. Let's see here. 5, 6. More labs. Your holodecks. Toilet. Gotta have a toilet. And the probe bay. Like these blue lights really do sell it too. Really like the blue lights. I think they came out nicely. Have to fix the door some. Okay, I'm not taking the turbo lift. Nothing on this floor yet, but this is really just going to be piping and equipment. And she'll be 7 decks. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 3 up here. No, the blue lights do not change to red. They're supposed to be force field emitters. Now, how the heck do I get out of here again? Well, okie dokie. Well, unless y'all got any questions, I don't have much else to show y'all for the next update. Be waiting for the patch for the SKK. You will need you'll need 3 mods essentially to use it. You'll need the fleet mod, the patch, and SKK to do the alternate start. But I'll wait a few minutes and take any questions or comments. But that's pretty much all I got. It will drop tomorrow, the update. I don't know when the patch will drop, but it won't be long after the update. So do expect to see that. Please join our Discord. You always get more information there. If you feel like supporting us, you can always support us via the donation page, or you can join the team and help us build greater, better parts and ship models and everything for the mod. Yes, the new update will work without the SKK. To work with SKK, there is a patch that links the 2 mods together to function. But the fleet mod will function without it. You just won't have the alternate start. What about Nexus? Yes, the Pathfinder still has a 35 crew. If you're asking if what Frog? Yes. I mean, I always put the mod on Nexus and Creations. Yes, it'll be on Nexus. It's already on Nexus, just not the update. Oh, see, I didn't know he was asking about the SKK. None that I know of about the 7 of 9 outfit, but you can always ask on the Discord. What's wrong on the Pathfinder's text for the transporter? I have, I think it looks fine. It's been that way since day one. Day one. It's been that way. It's been that way since day one. Like, this just is so much cleaner. So much nicer. I don't think only one person has ever said anything about that one. And I still forgot to change it. But it's been that way since day one. That's hilarious. But no, I am not putting two pilot seats on the Pathfinder bridge. It's just not big enough. It's just too small. It really is just a one person pilot seat. But anyway, you all have a great night. Expect the update sometime in the next 24 hours. As always, it's a pleasure. Y'all have a good evening. Now, if I can figure out how to turn this thing off.